desire to live a peaceful, grounded, regulated life and your high sensitivity, they don't cancel each other out. Even if that's not very much into your reality right now, I want to remind you that it's not only possible, but because of your high sensitivity, it is actually very easy and called for that you have a regulated, peaceful, slow but not boring life as a highly sensitive woman, maybe mother, maybe entrepreneur, maybe all of them. And that can go together, and I'm living proof of it. So, hi, I'm Anna. I'm highly sensitive, entrepreneur and mother myself, supporting other women on their journey back to feeling empowered, feeling grounded, feeling actually in tune and in love with their sensitive gifts, and not like they're a burden, not exhausted, overwhelmed, and drained of all energy. If you're into that, hit the follow, and I would love to guide you through the steps that I've taken to wiggle my way out of burnout, exhaustion, overwhelm, and complete capitulation to living a life in somehow victimhood of saying, okay, well, I'm highly sensitive. I think that's just how it is. And then kind of being satisfied with something that I've never wanted to be satisfied. So maybe you already have done a lot of stuff, have learned about manifestation and positive thinking and meditation and affirmations and whatnot, maybe even somatic work, but still it doesn't fit. And some part of why it doesn't, speaking from my experience, speaking from the people I've worked and communicated with, it is because it's kind of done randomly. You pick up a tool that the algorithm brings to you or your friends bring to you, and you think like, oh, well, that's it. That will regulate myself. That will be the one that says like, okay, from now on, if I use that, my life will be better in any way. And then it isn't, because maybe you're not able to use it in a regular place. You're not able to make it a routine, or it just doesn't fit. And long story short, what I've found is that especially we sensitive women, we need a certain structure, because this random picking and using, it's not your intuition, it's coming from the overwhelm. So the first thing always needs to be coming to your body and releasing all the stress and tension there before you go any further, before you actually can even think about the reprogramming your mind and all the laws of the universe, which are powerful. But before, we need to kind of clean and sort out a little bit stuff in this physical vessel, and then we can jump into the creation part. And knowing that can change so much, because you're going from randomly picking whatever tool comes to you next, learning about whatever thing comes to you next, and hoping that that will be the savior of your situation, and then it doesn't, to having a system in your toolbox that helps you to say, okay, well, first I do this, then I go into this, then I can actually reprogram, and then I can actually integrate, and then it's part of my identity. It's not something that I just do for a few weeks here and there because my fire is lit up, and then life's and everything is forgotten again. But oh, I'm entering a stress phase again. I'm feeling overwhelmed again. So what should I do? First, I release the stress. Then I work with my mind to see where the blocks are, where the mind chatter is coming from. Then I work through that. Then I reprogram on a deeper level, and then I integrate. And all of a sudden, things get so much more easy. Things get so much more flowy. You feel so much more grounded. You feel so much more like you, which is the thing that you wanted in the first place. But now you can repeat it because you have a structure. That's what I would support you through, what I would lead you through. If you and me would spend 3 months together, that's the exact structure that I would take you through, so that you come out the other end empowered, so that you come out the other end with a toolbox full of things that you can do, and the confidence and self-perception of worthiness and love towards yourself to actually do them. That sounds beautiful, isn't it? I love my work. I can't wait to see what comes up with all of this. Sorry for the long talk. Let me know where you are on that journey. Where is your hiccups and what you need or what you wish to arrive at. What is the feeling that you wish to arrive at? I am so curious to get to know you, and if you feel the mentorship is calling you right now, if you feel you want to really be guided through it and not just do guesswork anymore, but having an actual system, having the actual accountability from another sensitive being who's already led herself and many others through it, then send me a message as well and we just see what it fits. Love you.